Hello, everybody.
Hi.
I'm Rachel Miner,
And I'm Lima Ake.
and we would like to welcome you to your Plexus journey. We're excited that you guys are on your journey to better health. Okay, so to start out, I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. My name's Rachel Miner. I live in Utah. I have 7 kids, ages 4 to 18. I've been on Plexus a little over a year now, and I wanted to just share a little bit about how I found out about Plexus. So my whole life I've suffered with like allergies, depression, anxiety, some thyroid issues, some weight issues, and you always excuse it like, oh, I have kids, or oh, I have a job, or oh, I'm finishing school, or oh, I just had a baby, or oh, I'm nursing and stuff like that. And so over the years, like I just would like excuse things away, and then it was finally in my 30s that I'm like, oh, like I'm tired all the time and I'm fatigued and it's getting worse, my weight gain and all that kind of stuff. So fast forward to my 40s and I'm still struggling, and I finally go into my doctor and say, what's going on? There's something going on. And they realized that I had some like tumors and nodules on my thyroid, and I was going to have thyroid surgery. And I was like, oh, this will make everything better. And then they said, no, you might be more fatigued and you might gain more weight because you won't have a thyroid. And about that same time, I saw Lee posting about Plexus. And so I reached out and, said, what's this pink drink? And I really thought it was going to be one more thing that I tried and it didn't work. But at least I could say I tried it, because I had tried several other things and nothing ever worked. But then I ordered my products and I got them and I took them, and guess what? They worked! Yay! So that is when I became a believer in Plexus, and it helped so many things. It helped me balance my hormones. It helped with some weight issues. It helped with sleep, was huge. I used to lay awake and not sleep and be so fatigued in the day that it was hard to get out of bed. It was hard to be a good mom. And so I love that I got my life back and that I can be a good mom now. Yay.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story. But first, I want to let you know that Rachel is a Ruby Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide.
I have to say that.
And we have actually reconnected because of Plexus. We were roommates in college, and so it's been a blessing that we have been able to reconnect this way. So I'm a mom of 4 kids, ranging from 18 to 3. I am a fitness instructor. I used to be an elementary school teacher, but not anymore. And how I got introduced to Plexus was by my sister. And she is actually an ICU nurse. And when she introduced it to me, I wanted nothing to do with it. I am skeptical about supplements. I have a background in health and wellness. And like I said, I worked in the fitness industry for over 20 years. And I wasn't someone that believed in supplements before Plexus. I believed in eating well and exercising daily. However, I did those things and I struggled. I was very fatigued. I didn't sleep well. I had terrible sweet cravings. I had a soda habit that I kept hidden. My joints and my muscles ached every morning and after working out. And I was very moody and very irritable, especially with my children and probably my husband too, he'd say. And I just felt a lot of anxiety and stress. And so when I was introduced, of course, I wanted nothing to do with it, but to have my sister kind of leave me alone, I put my oldest daughter on them because she was having some digestive and stomach issues, and the symptoms were similar to symptoms that I also had as a teenager. And what I noticed the first month of her being on it was she was feeling better. She was able to tolerate foods that she couldn't before Plexus. But then I put my husband on the products because I still wouldn't do it. And it was really from his results. I saw his better energy. I saw his mood was better. He was sleeping better. And for him, he needed to lose some weight. And he did that because he had better energy and he was making better food choices because he wasn't having all the cravings, especially sweet cravings. And so because of that, I finally decided, okay, I'll try it. And I didn't need to lose weight. but I sure needed the energy. And I will tell you that after being on Plexus for about 18 months now, all of those issues that I struggled with are gone. Plus, I've seen the benefits over the 18 months, things that I didn't even recognize in my health that have improved immensely. So I am truly passionate about Plexus and believe that it is for anyone and everyone and can benefit, because these are good nutrients that you're putting into your body to help your body function and work better. So we are going to give you a simple starting plan or just some suggestions so you know how to start your products or what to do. So I'm going to turn the time over to Rachel.
Okay, so you should have all got your products or you'll be getting them soon. So this is your Slim, okay? This is what we call the pink drink, okay? You're going to take your Slim usually first thing in the morning. And you take this, you break it open, put it in water, 10 to 20 ounces, you mix it up, and you drink it. You want to drink it on an empty stomach about 30 minutes before you have breakfast, okay? Then we have our Bio Cleanse, okay? And most people start with 2 Bio Cleanse. And to make it simple, most people will take it with their Slim, or they can take 1 in the morning and 1 at night. Now, you'll work with your ambassador because some people do go up to 4 depending on how you poop. And we do talk about poop a lot in Plexus. So that is one of the things that you can work with your ambassador. Ideally, it's taken on an empty stomach and can be taken like throughout the day. So some people can take it between lunch and dinner or breakfast and lunch and stuff. So again, for simplicity, some people mostly do it morning and night. But again, this can be taken any time of day on an empty stomach. And then I dropped my ProBio 5. So here's our ProBio 5. Okay, most people take 1 to 2 at night. And you can work with your ambassador, and some people will eventually go up to 4 on ProBio 5. Okay?
Okay, so I'm going to talk about X Factor Plus, our awesome multivitamin. And if you ordered X Factor Plus, then this is taken anytime during the day. You take 2 of them, and preferably with your food. So you could take it at breakfast, you could take it at lunch, you could take it at dinner, but just take 2 during the day. The other one that maybe you ordered is Vital Biome, which is our new probiotic. It doesn't replace ProBio 5, by the way. It's actually in addition to ProBio 5. ProBio 5, I want you to look at as the weeder of your gut. ProBio 5 is going to help to remove the bad organisms from your digestive tract. Vital Biome is going to plant seeds of good probiotics. So Vital Biome is super easy. You take 1 pill first thing in the morning, about 30 minutes before you take your Slim. That simple, and you're planting the seeds in your gut. So those are what most people start out with when they order the triplex is Slim, Bio Cleanse, and ProBio 5. So a majority of people get that. But they might have also ordered X Factor Plus and Vital Biome, and so you can incorporate those too. If you did order any other products besides the ones we went over with, please make sure to contact your sponsor, which is the ambassador that you signed up under, and talk to them about how to best take those products. Many times we don't have you start with the exact directions on the back of the bottle because we want to slowly introduce these supplements into your body because your body's not used to having them. So I'm going to turn the time back over to Rachel to just tell a little bit more.
So so what we want to remind you is these are general guidelines that we just wanted to kind of give you a brief overview, but you may have certain circumstances that may be a little different, and that's why it's important to work with your sponsor because maybe they did tell you something a little different and you'll want to keep that communication open. The other thing you want to do is make sure you inform your sponsor of any medications you may be on or any other supplements you may be on. And so that we can make sure that everything's taken at the right time. The other things we wanted to go over is the importance of water, because water is so important. And it's important with Plexus, but it's important overall health in general anyway. And so you want to make sure that you're getting enough water for your body. And a lot of people, as a general rule of thumb, will take their body weight, divide it by 2, and then try to drink that many ounces in water a day. Again, work with your sponsor to figure out the right amount for you. If you have lots of physical exercise, if you're, out and about, if you have a job that's, a physical labor, then you may want to increase the water. And then also, if you're someone that hasn't been drinking water, it might take your body a little while to adjust to this water. So if in the beginning you're peeing a lot, it's because your body's adjusting to the water. And slowly your body will be able to hold more water and you'll feel healthier and be more hydrated. The other really important thing we want to go over is consistency. Plexus products are amazing, but you have to be consistent in them. You have to allow your body to get the nutrients. So if you take it a day, you skip 3 or 4, you take it a day, you're not going to see the results and the benefits that you will get if you're consistent. So make sure you're consistent. Work with your ambassador if you need to set reminders on your phone, or have little post-it notes, or set your bottle next to your toothbrush or something to help remind you. Once you get in the habit, then you really do look forward to it and enjoy it, and it's something that's easy to do. But in the beginning, sometimes it can be overwhelming to have a couple bottles and a couple different things you're taking and remember. One thing I did is I just took Sharpies and wrote on the lids when I first got it, and that helped me remember what to take and when.
Awesome, thanks. Another important thing that maybe you might want to do is to actually keep a journal of when you start. And if weight loss is something you are interested in, I would say take your measurements. So you would measure around your bust, your arm, your thigh, your hips, and your midsection. And you can put that in your journal. And one thing I'll tell you is stay off a scale. At least for a month, stay off the scale. Scales are not a true picture of health, and they are not really a true picture of weight loss. And then also in your journal, you can jot down things about how you feel before you started your Plexus journey. So as you go through, you can jot down those little tiny changes that you see. It's very important to pay attention to the small, tiny changes that happen. And a lot of times we don't pay attention because we're busy, stressed. And so I really encourage you to start paying attention to your body a lot more. Pay attention to, am I really hungry? Do I really want to eat what I'm about ready to eat? Pay attention to, well, am I really tired? Do I really need to lay down and take a nap? Or do I feel like I could get up and go for a walk? Pay attention to your mood. Am I feeling better? Do I feel calmer inside? So just pay attention to those little things. One more thing that we want to talk about is whenever you start supplements, there can be some bloating. There can be some GI distress. You might get a headache. And so those are things that can happen when you start. They usually don't, but everyone's body is different. And how people absorb nutrients is completely different. Each person's absorption rate is different. Their metabolism is different. And so if you do experience those things, it is very important that you are in touch with your sponsor, the ambassador that signed you up, so that they can help you through that. It's actually, to be honest, a good sign. It shows you that change is happening. And remember, your body is not used to having those nutrients in them. Usually, most people, their body is deficient from having those nutrients. And so, of course, when you introduce them, you're gonna feel some kind of change. And so if you do feel those things, don't get scared of it. Don't run away from it, but communicate with your sponsor so that they can help you and give you recommendations of what to do. We really look forward to hearing about your changes and your journey. And one way that we get to hear about it is that you do communicate with your sponsor. And I want to leave you with one last thought, and it has to do with the compound effect. The compound effect is where it's those small, insignificant steps or changes that add up to massive change or to great change. So I want you to remember that as you go through this journey. It's those small, consistent steps that are going to add up to significant changes, massive growth, better health. And that's with anything in life. That's not just Plexus, but really that's anything in life. But we apply that to Plexus because it's very true that when you're consistent with your products, you take your water, you will see the changes. And again, everybody's body's different. We all metabolize ingredients, nutrients different. And so we have to give our bodies the time to heal inside, to rebalance, to replenish so that they can start working better. So we are so excited for you to take this journey. And thanks for listening, you guys.
Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.